Hello, welcome to Biology, the scientific study of life. Fertilization and meiosis, alternative in sexual life cycles. A life cycle is a generation to generation sequence of stages in the reproductive history of an organism. From conception to production of its own offspring. In this section, we use humans as an example to track the behavior of chromosomes through sexual life cycles. We begin by considering the chromosome count in human somatic cells and gametes. We will then explore how the behavior of chromosomes relates to the human life cycle and other types of asexual life cycle. Sets of chromosomes in human cells. In humans, each somatic cell, any cell over than a gamete, has 46 chromosomes. During mitosis, the chromosomes become considered enough to be visible in a light microscope because chromosomes differ in size, in the positions of their centromeres, and in the pattern of colored bands produced by certain strands. They can be distinguished from one another by microscopic examination when sufficiently condensed. Careful examination of a micrograph of the 46 human chromosomes from a single cell in mitosis reveals that there are 2 chromosomes of each type. This becomes clear when images of the chromosomes are arranged in pairs, starting with the longest chromosomes. The resulting order display is called a karyotype. The 2 chromosomes composing a pair have the same length, centromere, position, and staining pattern. These are called homologous chromosomes or homologous. Both the chromosomes of each pair carry genes controlling the same inherited characters. For example, if a gene for eye color is situated at a particular locus on a certain chromosome, then the homologue of that chromosome will also have a gene specifying eye color at the equivalent locus. The 2 distinct chromosomes referred to as X and Y and you are an important exception to the general pattern of homologous chromosomes in human somatic cells. Human females have a homologous pair of X chromosome XX, but males have one X and one U chromosome XY. Only small parts of the X and U are homologous. Most of the genes carried out of the X chromosome do not have counterparts of the tiny U, and the U chromosomes have genes lacking on the X because they determine an individual sex. That X and Y chromosomes are called sex chromosomes. The other chromosomes are called autosomes. The occurrence of homologous pair of chromosomes in each human somatic cells is a consequence of our sexual origins. We inherit one chromosome of each pair from each parent, so the 46 chromosomes in our somatic cells are actually 2 sets of 23 chromosomes, a maternal set from our mother and paternal set from our father. The number of chromosomes in a single set is represented by any cell with 2 chromosomes. Sets is called a diploid cell and has a diploid number of chromosomes abbreviated 2N. For humans, the diploid number of 46, 2N equal 46. The number of chromosomes in our somatic cells in a cell in which DNA synthesis has occurred. All of the chromosomes are duplicated, and those each consist of 2 identical sister chromates. More about notice that this figure helps or describing chromosomes, clarify the various terms that we use in describing duplicated chromosomes in a diploid cell. Notice that 2n equals 6. Notice the red one is maternal set of chromosomes, n is equal 3, and the blue one paternal set of chromosomes, n equal 3 also. Two sister chromatids, this one of one replicated chromosome, and the red one, both a pair of homologous chromosomes, one from each set, and this one is a centromere. Notice in the middle, two non-sister chromatids in a homolog pair. Notice that unlike somatic cells, gametes, sperm and egg cells contain a single chromosome set. Such cells are called haploid cells, and each has a haploid number of chromosomes, and for humans the haploid number is 23, the number of chromosomes found in a gamete. The set of 23 consists of the 22 autosomes plus a single sex chromosome. An unfertilized egg cell, also called ovum, contains an X chromosome, but a sperm cell may contain an X or U chromosome. Note that each sexually reproducing species has a characteristic haploid number and diploid number. These may be higher than, lower than, or the same as the values of humans. Now let's extend the concept of haploid and diploid to understand chromosome behavior during the human life cycle. Behavior chromosome sits in the human life cycle. The human life cycle begins when a haploid sperm cell and the father fuses with a haploid ovum from the mother. This union of gametes culminating in fusion of their nuclei is called fertilization. The resulting fertilized egg or zygote is diploid because it contains two haploid sets of chromosomes bearing genes representing the maternal and paternal family lines. As a human develops from a zygote to a sexual mature, adults, mitosis generates all the somatic cells of the body. Both chromosome sets in the zygote and all the genes they carry are passed with the precision to our somatic cells. The only cells of the human body not produced by mitosis are the gametes, which develop in the gonids, ovaries. Gonids. In the gonads, ovaries in females and testes in males. Imagine what would happen